Hello everyone, it's Peter from experttrading.co.uk, and I'm going to show you how to set up your charts for the Fractal Breakout strategy. This is going to be one of a number of videos, and I'm going to show you how to use this strategy to make a profit and to add to your portfolio of strategies that you can use. You can decide to use it or not. We're actually going to show you more of a long-term, medium-term to long-term trade. This is done on the daily and the 4-hour chart, so it's not one of our intraday 5-minute chart strategies. For those, we tend to do them on eSignal, a different charting software, because the pricing is much more accurate, and that's what we need for the intraday trades. This is more of a long-term, maybe 3-4 days, sometimes even 2 weeks, that these trades can last. And they can give you a great risk-reward ratio of, I mean, I've seen 18 to 1 before on the euro. And that's the sort of return that you might find every now and then. Right, okay, so what we've got here is our chart, GBP USD on MetaTrader 4. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the chart to show all the fractal breakout indicators. So this was developed by a guy called Bill Williams some 20, maybe even 30 years ago. And it was based on the fact that markets are chaotic. They are not linear. You can't just predict movements on the linear mathematical equations, which is what people used to think. So he developed this. So on MetaTrader 4, you go to Indicators, so you go to Insert, Indicators, and then Bill Williams. And it's all here for you, very nice and neat. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the Alligator indicator. Here you've got all the options and the visuals. But default is fine. You don't need to change anything. Right, so as you can see, we've got 3 lines here, green, blue and red. And this is just an indication of the trend. It is actually, I think it's showing you the moving average on different time frames. But at the end, you know, it doesn't matter what it's showing you. All you need to know is that if price is below it, and if the fractal breaks below the red line, which is generally the middle line, you can take the trade down, and if it breaks above, the fractal breaks above the red line, you can trade it up. Now, the general rule of thumb for us is that do this on the daily time frame. This is a significant fractal time frame, and then we manage our trade on the 4-hour time frame. This is very important. Okay, so what are we going to do? Right, so the next thing we need to do is we need to add the actual fractals. Because what a fractal is an up fractal is a high bar with 2 preceding low bars and 2 latter low bars, and a down fractal is a low bar with 2 preceding higher bars and 2 latter higher bars. So let me show you. That sounds a little bit complicated, but it's not. It's all here for the indicators and can show you very easily. So we go to Bill Williams again under Indicators, and we click on Fractals. Here we've got the options again, and seashell color is fine. We'll click OK, and here you can see the fractals. So you don't need to know how they're formed, you just know that there's one because the indicator is showing you there is one. Very important in trading. Don't get bogged down on the details on how every single indicator is made. You will drive yourself insane because there is thousands and thousands of solutions, and some of the indicators are so complex you will be reading books and books and books on mathematical algorithms and differentiation of equations. You will drive yourself mad. So what we've got here, we've got a nice chart, very simple. It's not too full on. Bill Williams in his book, he suggests adding a few more indicators. We actually just like having it like this because this is fine. We're going to show you a few other things that you can add to the strategy in terms of price action that will increase the probability of trade success. But this is the basic chart. So, and what we're going to do here is we're going to take you through a few example trades that you could have done.